It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's Cleveland taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Casey Mize. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Ready to go? And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Romeo Santos. The pitch. Off the plate, and we're underway in Game 3. The 1-0. This one popped up. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Digging in, Jared Duran, Westburg. On to first, 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Brandon Sampson. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a foul ball left side. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Getting the nod in this one, Roman Chappell.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Oswald Peraza. The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. High fly ball, shallow right field. Duran drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that one moves his feet. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. In there for strike 1. Kiermaier at first, one gone. And it's even up.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Pickoff throw. Low throw, and he can't take it out. Ball to strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And a pitch. Right through there. Got him. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Max Muncy at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner leads away at second. And there's a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner takes off for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Josh Welch. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fouled off. He was late.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The punch out there. 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And that one ripped into right. Kerstad makes the grab. 2 away. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ian Aguilar.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. The wide to kick the pitch.
2-2 now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the inning is over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And a pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now at the plate, Heston Kjerstad.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We play 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here is Stephen Kwan. Kwan hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. There's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That one pushed foul. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
2-2 down.
Two now. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Andrew Vaughn now. Ball one, no strikes. And a pitch. Foul ball there. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Travis Zavala digs in now. Zavala in his 3rd season, 22 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. First offering misses the mark. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Romeo Santos. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Zavala at second with 2 down. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Cowser measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Misses outside, and that's ball one.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Swing and a ball popped up. Aguilar on the move, makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. There's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Peraza batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. There's the strike up high, and the count 1-2. And he deals. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Jarrett Duran. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And there's 1 down. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Here's a speed threat, Brandon Sampson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Got him. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Josh Welch went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And that's downstairs and outside. Welch Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one is inside. At the belt and fires. And that one a little bit high.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Kiermaier gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off left side. Move to first. Kiermaier back easily.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now it's Max Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Picks over and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're gonna go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Mize back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter number 10, second base.
So digging in, Ian Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Popped up. Westberg pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now back, left fielder, Steven.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Mountcastle steps on the bag, and that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in Baltimore, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Out there to center. Santos moving under it. And out number one on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Single to right in his first trip. That's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And here it comes. Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. A little bit low. That one the other way. Steps on first for the out.
The right fielder, number 14.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The 1-1.
Inside, ball two.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kwan settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. And here is Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn, 27 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Westberg settles underneath it. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
Here's the third baseman, Travis Zavala. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. And stepping in is the speedy Romeo Santos. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. And that one almost got him. This one popped up. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jared Duran. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the righty deals. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score.